you're here for the sleep treatment, aren't you? Are you by any chance interested in the Nightmare Edition? We have a discount for Halloween. Okay. So, let me get your name first. Yeah. Okay. It's an interesting name. I like it. Would you like that name to be your name in a dream? No. What do you think you would like to be called? Is it maybe something existing, or something based on something, perhaps, or an original name? Maybe you have a character in mind, or just a name that you like? Okay, gotcha. What type of nightmare are you interested in? First of all, let's establish whether you would like to be the victim or the perpetrator. By perpetrator, I mean, of course, a killer or a monster. Maybe even you would like to be some sort of a natural event. We have our options for that as well. You can get really creative with it. Okay, you would like to be the perpetrator. That is quite interesting, don't you think? Would you like to be yourself, or perhaps somebody you know in real life, or maybe a famous person, or just a random person that we can use a randomizer for that, or maybe a classic villain from a movie, something like that, or again an original character that you perhaps created for yourself, or we can actually help you come up with one if you haven't, but that is something that you would like. You would like to expand on the options first? Okay. If we're talking about established characters, the options that we have are, let me see. Okay, Freddy Krueger, classic, of course, yeah. Then we have Michael Myers. Then we also have Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Very standard options. We have Chucky as well. It would be interesting to have such a small stature perspective. Just an unusual point of view, you know. Okay. We also have Samara, the girl from the ring. Yes. If that is something that you would like, we can always put you in a scene where you can recreate events from the movie, or something made up based on it. Of course, the standard behavior and characteristics would be of the original, but we can definitely tweak the story to your liking, bring in the personal details of your life, or a made-up scenario that we can come up together, or you can suggest by yourself. Okay, if you would like something of a spectacle, something on a grand scale, we can always pick something like Godzilla or King Kong. Maybe you can switch between them, fighting each other, get like a dual perspective. Quite a unique experience. It's pretty popular. You can pick pretty much anywhere in the world to be the setting, destroy any city or town or even a country. You can even destroy the world if you would like that. That would be, of course, extra. It would cost extra, but if that is something you can afford, you should totally go for it. It's an experience of a lifetime. Okay. It can be more of a generic option, like a ghost or a vampire. Of course, there's a list of famous ghosts and vampires and werewolves and such, or you can be just a random one, or one that is based again on your own personality or a made-up character. Okay. Doesn't interest you? Okay. It can also be this is an interesting one. Again, a classic, but not as popular as the other one, I would say. Witch King of Angmar. Yeah. There's an option to have a horse ride or to fly on a fell beast. Optional enemies that you can be fighting: Gandalf, Aragorn, Frodo. That is an easy mode, of course. And there can be a position created for anyone that you know or would like to customize. You can even fight yourself. We can create a believable model of you and insert it in the position of the victim. That can be interesting. It's kind of like fighting your inner demons, or perhaps you have some personal resentment directed at yourself. Many people seem to choose that one. I feel like that is something that they should discuss with their therapists, but not really my business. I'm just here to provide you amazing nightmares. Okay. So, what do you think about creating your own character? Do you have one in mind already, or would you like some suggestions? Oh, you have one in mind already? Okay. Let me write down the description. Okay, this is a short summary. What about some details of the appearance? The color of the hair? What about the color of the eyes? Gotcha. Is the character of human species or something supernatural? That is pretty interesting, actually. I don't think we've had a suggestion like that before. Okay. What about expanding on the description? Maybe there are details that you would like to add about the personality and habits and quirks of the character. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Gotcha. You like your character. What about the setting that we put the character in? We have classic ones like cemetery. Let me see what else. We have abandoned school. We have, speaking of abandoned places, there are also such options as an abandoned house, abandoned street of houses, even if you want to expand. There is abandoned train station to be precise. There is abandoned airport, abandoned church. Yes, it would be nice for if you chose something like a demon or an angel to be as for that kind of roleplay. Then what else do we have? Abandoned factory, abandoned hotel, another popular choice. Okay, what else do we have? Let me see. Okay, we have a spaceship. We have attic for a more intimate atmosphere. We have a bedroom, living room, any part of the house really. We have the apartment building with the heavy involvement of the elevator, being trapped in one with your victim, chasing one up and down the staircase, that kind of thing. What else do we have? We have middle of the road, at night, involvement of a car. You can be driving the car, you can be the one trying to hitchhike. Of course we have the woods, yes, as well as the mountainside. And also, if you pick the woods, there is an extension of the lake, if that's something that floats your boat, pun intended. There is a ship. Could be a ship, could be a yacht. It's up to you. Going back to abandoned places, there is an abandoned mine shaft. Okay, could really be any existing place from any existing country and city. It can be any public building or a street or a recreation of your own house or apartment. It can also be any place from any popular horror movie. Yes, we have that. Another simple but sweet one is a dark cave. Yeah, catacombs. There are more fantastical places as well, like an enchanted forest, for example. We have an assortment of the worlds and characters from popular games as well, horror games as well as games with more grotesque, dark themes. For example, Elden Ring is quite popular this month, or any month for that matter. Of course we have Lord of the Rings as well, and Game of Thrones, regardless of how miserably that one ended. You would like to create your own setting. I can tell that you are a creative, imaginative person that likes to be in control. Yeah, I can help with that. Yeah, just tell me about it the same way as you did about your character. First way, I'll start with a short summary, of course. Oh, I really like that. This is a good idea. I like it. I like this touch. That's a nice touch. Okay, now is there anything that you would like to expand on? Okay. We can definitely do that, yeah. There's no problem at all. Wonderful. Okay, so do you have a victim in mind? We have the list of classical heroes from horror movies and horror games and such. All of them correspond with the villains and killers and perpetrators from the respective movies, series, games, franchises of all kinds. Then of course it can be somebody that you know, or it can be, like I mentioned before, you yourself, or you can use your creative, artistic chops, so to speak, and make up something of your own. Oh, I'm surprised that you're not going for the last option this time. Oh, you have somebody in particular in mind. Is it somebody you know, by any chance? Oh, it is. How scandalous. Okay, so you don't have to tell me their name. You can use a placeholder name. It can be a fictional name we come up with together, or something that we suggest to you, or you come up with, or it could be a nickname that you have for that person, or it can be their actual name. Everything that happens in your nightmare is completely classified. It will never be released publicly, nor anyone other than you would be able to gain access to it. And other than you, me, and our specialists, of course. But we're all bound contractually to not speak about it. Okay, so which option would you prefer? Their real name. Okay, that's fine. Tell me their name, please. Okay, which one would you prefer it to be? The nickname that you have for them? Gotcha, that is a popular choice. Okay, Is there a particular scenario that you would like to engage in? We have, of course, all the potential options that are recreations of popular scenes from existing material, or randomizer that comes up with something. It's powered by first-class artificial intelligence. Okay. Or, of course, you can come up with something yourself, and I get the feeling that you would like that one again. Yes, indeed. Okay, so yeah, let me get straight to it. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, really? That is quite cruel. I like it. Ooh. Oh my god. This is really impressive in a very demented, psychopathic way. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm slightly worried about you. And about that person as well, if you think about it. Now, we cannot report you to police or any authorities. This stays between you and me, and the technicians, of course, but like I said, we are obligated to keep your secret safe. I trust you to keep these fantasies under a lock and contain them within your carefully constructed nightmare. If anything, we believe that this can be therapeutic and prevent a lot of people from committing actual acts of violence. Some would say that it encourages them, and it's a step towards actually doing that stuff in real life. I mean, admittedly it does happen sometimes, but thankfully we're not responsible in the eyes of law if it does indeed transpire. Okay. You're really passionate about this, aren't you? Okay, in the spirit of Halloween, we have a free bonus that you can use. You can add multiple side characters, like perhaps a zombie outbreak, something like that. Or it can be an event, so possibly a hurricane, maybe a ghost or another killer. It can be of human or supernatural nature. There are also free options such as filters, like whatever you came up with, whatever setting it is. It can be adjusted to be post-apocalyptic or to be ravaged by elements such as fire, water, wind, an earthquake perhaps, or divine intervention of a dragon suddenly appearing out of the sky, or a plane crash, something like that, just spicing up the events of whatever you already set in place. Just checking some things, writing down some details. What do you think of those options? No, you wouldn't like them. You just want it to be precisely as you decided. Yeah, you want it to be personal, I get it. Okay. So I think we're about done here. Just follow me to the next room where you're gonna lay down and relax. We have some options such as tea of many kinds, including green tea, black tea, white tea, and herbal tea, as well as a variety of herbs that we can offer for the last option or add to the other ones, as well as berries and fruits and artificial flavorings. Also, don't hesitate to put on the headphones and we can stream some relaxing music or ambience. There's a tablet there that you can browse on and pick some sounds or music of your liking, just while you wait while we set everything up for you. You're gonna be staying on this kind of a bed, but you would be half laying, more of a propped up. It's very comfortable, don't you worry. Okay. Just gonna connect electrodes to your brain. It will be a little bit of pain, just prickly pain in the back of your neck, but it will quickly dissipate, so don't you worry. Okay, got it? Yeah. So just follow me. Yeah, right there. It will be an experience you will never forget, I promise you. Good luck and sweet nightmares.